What's up, family? It's Marv, OneRepAtATime.net with a brand new exercise tutorial. With all of our tutorials, you might be sick of hearing this, but let me show you the setup, demonstration, mental cues, tips, tricks, mental hacks, whatever the heck you want to call them. And then until you feel confident and competent doing it on your own, you can do your first few warm-up or working sets with me in your ear, so to speak, because I'm going to do it with you and coach you through it step by step. Today is the Triceps Kickback. I'm going to use dumbbells for demonstration, but you can do them with cables or bands. Now, when most people hear the word kickback, they think, single arm, bending over, and just boom, 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 boom. So, no. All right, so I don't like them to be one arm at a time or standing or supporting yourself. I actually like to use a bench set at an incline to anchor myself so I don't generate body English. It keeps me honest, and it makes sure, because we're using a lighter weight, we want to get a maximum contraction. This is not like a crazy mass builder, but it is great for getting our tricep completely contracted, elbow behind us and in a very shortened position. This is actually, you vary a tricep kickback to do a tricep activation exercise. I'm going to include that link down below. But what I like to do kickbacks is I like to have a bench set to 45 degrees. I have my two dumbbells. I have my chin at the very top of it. Boom. Now I bring my elbows up and I boom, kick back, hold that contraction, and I come down. Now, you can't come all the way forward. However, that's all bicep. And you're not getting a crazy stretch in the tricep anyways because of where gravity's at. So I would rather you just kind of stop here at halfway, because we're really, again, focusing on a maximum contraction of that tricep in this top position, which is actually kind of hard to hold. So if we're coming up here and curling with our biceps, we're not getting that much great activation anyways or much of a stretch. So I think it's a wasted movement. So you keep your elbows fixed. The main thing is, one, hold that contraction for a count of 2, and as you fatigue, your elbows are going to want to start to dip. Right? So hopefully you don't end up like here. When we get our elbows locked in, we want them to stay fixed, so only our forearm is moving. And that is easier said than done. I like to do these both arms at the same time. However, if it is, a unilateral training schedule, meaning one arm or one side at a time, by all means, do one side. I would still recommend you use a bench like this to remove body English or cheating or curling your back. So, I come up, I lock my elbows where I want them, boom, squeeze and hold, boom, exhale, squeeze and hold, inhale, exhale, squeeze and hold, inhale, exhale, squeeze and hold. Don't let that elbow dip. Hopefully mine is not dipping. This is not the first time I've trained triceps today. Now, with hand, some people like to do an underhand. They say it feels a difference. Yeah, it's going to feel different. It's going to be a lot harder to grip. Honestly, if you want to have your palms, facing each other, facing the ground, facing the ceiling, whatever feels better for you. Again, it's not going to make a huge difference. So whatever feels good to you. If you want to change it up, get a different change of pace, by all means. So that's really the tricep kickback. The main thing, again, is there's no need to curl the weights way up to your shoulder, kick it back. We want to keep that elbow elevated the entire time and really hold that contraction for a count of 2, because again, we're not going to use max weight. We're just trying to get max contraction, and quality of contraction is way more important than quantity of weight lifted, especially for an exercise like this. So you can obviously do this with cables or bands using a bench. The bands might be a little bit harder to get, but you could absolutely do that with bands. I'm just going to use it for dumbbells. So let's grab whatever weight you're going to use, and let's do a warm-up or working set together. So, and then, by the way, when you're done with your tricep, with the dumbbells, just drop them. Don't try and stand up with them in your hands, right? That's this potential gym fail right there. So let's grab our dumbbells. So we grab the dumbbells, boom, and put our chin at the top of the bench, get situated, take a big breath in, bring those elbows up, good. Now, we're gonna bring the forearms up, keep those elbows thick, squeeze as hard as we can at the top for count of 2. Inhale as we lower them down. So, good. Come back to elbow 90 degree, up, squeeze and hold. Elbows 90 degrees, up, squeeze and hold. Elbows 90 degrees, and let those elbows drop down. Up, squeeze and hold. Inhale on the way down. Up, squeeze and hold. Inhale on the way down. Up, squeeze and hold. Inhale on the way down. Up, squeeze and hold. Don't let those elbows drop. Up, good. Squeeze and hold. 2 more. Up, squeeze and hold. 1 more. Elbows 90 degrees. Up, squeeze and hold. Good. Carefully lower your hands. Lower the weight or the cable or the resistance band. And that is how you do the kickback, 1 rep at a time.